Welcome, quietly, softly, into a space where nothing demands from you, and everything merely drifts alongside your breathing. Perhaps you feel the weight of your day settling gently onto your shoulders, and if so, allow it to rest there, like a thin, warm blanket, softening, yielding, folding itself into the rhythm of your body. Feel the small currents of your muscles loosening, the slow sigh of your chest as it rises and falls, the gentle stretch of your spine, unwinding in tiny increments, vertebra by vertebra. Let your arms lie heavy at your sides, your hands open and empty, and feel the weight of your body sinking, melting into a quiet place that is entirely yours. And as you breathe, long and even, in and out, imagine your lungs as sails upon a gentle cosmic wind, drawing in stillness, letting out tension, carrying you softly into the unseen, into the vast, quiet spaces beyond what is immediate and pressing. Tonight, we will travel without moving, drifting through the immense, silent architecture of our galaxy, a realm of ancient rhythms and slow, inexorable motion. There is no hurry here. Time bends, folds and circles upon itself, a river flowing too slowly to notice, yet never ceasing. Even as you listen, your mind may wander, and that is welcome. Let your attention settle where it will, like light spilling across dark water, curling and folding without sharp edges. You are safe. You are held. You are unhurried. The Milky Way stretches endlessly above and around, a thin, luminous ribbon woven from countless stars, each carrying its own story of birth, life, and quiet fading. Some of these stars formed billions of years before the first human thought of looking up, and their light still drifts toward us, slow and deliberate, touching our eyes like whispers from the distant past. Imagine the gentle motion of those stars, each moving in its orbit, circling the galactic center with a patience that dwarfs our human sense of urgency. Here, speed is measured not in minutes or hours, but in millennia, and yet there is a strange, comforting rhythm in this vast glacial dance. Gravity, soft and unseen, folds the galaxy together. You cannot see it, but you feel its presence, subtle, shaping the paths of stars, the drift of dust, the slow circulation of gases that will one day become suns, and maybe worlds themselves. Consider how quiet it is, how patient. There is no clamour, no shouting, only the gentle insistence of attraction, a pull that holds the galaxy in a sprawling, delicate coherence. Dark matter, hidden and mysterious, threads itself through this grand tapestry, unseen, unmeasured, but shaping every curve and every twist, like a breath moving through air too still to notice, yet indispensable for motion to exist at all. And as you breathe, feel yourself merging with this cosmic current. Your thoughts can slow, folding into the slow spirals of the galactic arms, the broad, soft glow of interstellar clouds, the faint shimmer of dust reflecting light from distant suns. You are drifting past nebulae that glimmer like faint, warm embers, swirling in shapes that no hand could sculpt, shaped instead by forces older than memory, older than time itself. The gas and dust murmur quietly of the births of stars, of planets that might one day circle them, circling in gentle, endless orbits. Nothing demands your understanding, only your awareness, and even that is optional. You are here simply to move with the galaxy, to fold into its rhythm, letting curiosity arise like a faint tide, slow, gentle, and unhurried. Notice the subtle variations in brightness across the spiral, where older stars create a soft, amber haze and younger clusters shine in cooler, tender light. Perhaps you sense their motion without needing to measure it, a slow circulation, almost imperceptible, yet steady, like the quiet pulse of a heartbeat that stretches across millions of years. Between these stars lie vast spaces of darkness, vast enough to contain the light of thousands of suns, yet nothing stirs loudly in the emptiness. Even silence, here, is alive. Even void carries a gentle story. In this first moment of drifting, there is no beginning or end, only a soft unfolding. Let your awareness mirror this motion. Let yourself be a quiet observer, a gentle companion to the galaxy's endless patience, letting every inhale and exhale match the slow, subtle rhythms of orbit, gravity, and light, until you feel, for just a fraction of eternity, that you belong entirely to this flowing, silent place. Now, as you continue to breathe slowly, feel your awareness widening, yet softening at the edges, as though your mind is a gentle pond rippling under the faintest touch of wind. The Milky Way moves around you, not as a distant object to observe, but as a living, breathing current you can float within, a river of light and gravity, swirling imperceptibly, circling, folding, whispering its quiet laws. In this gentle drift there is no separation, no need to define distance, only the soft experience of scale, where even the largest spiral arm seems intimate, like the curve of your own body settling into a chair or bed. You are weightless here, though you feel the subtle presence of gravity everywhere, its soft insistence guiding stars, gas, and dust in a careful, eternal choreography. As you float, consider the stars whose light is reaching us now. Some have already lived long lives, exhausted their nuclear fuel, and faded into silence, leaving only echoes of warmth traveling across the void. Others are newborn, their incandescent glow barely spilling from the womb of their natal clouds. Each star moves in its orbit around the galactic center, tracing paths that are patient, unhurried, almost meditative, carrying planets and moons that may never be observed, yet exist in gentle, steadfast motion. Your breath can follow this movement, slow and deliberate, inhaling the quiet motion, exhaling tension, letting the galaxy's patience seep into your bones. Look softly at the dense central bulge where stars crowd together in amber heat, their motions chaotic yet folded into invisible patterns, unseen by human eyes but as precise as the soft beating of your own heart. There, light travels not only across distance, but through time, carrying the memory of immense ages, whispering to one another across the crowded space. Imagine these photons arriving at Earth after thousands, millions of years, untouched by hurry, moving only with the subtle, deliberate rhythm of the galaxy itself. You, too, are moving with them, a quiet observer, floating in alignment with the slow pulse of cosmic memory. Beyond the central glow, the spiral arms extend like soft fingers, curling outward, decorated with nebulae and clusters that shift imperceptibly in the silent dark. Clouds of hydrogen and helium drift in waves, rising and falling in density, folding upon themselves under gravity's careful hand. Somewhere within these clouds, new stars are quietly forming, their birth unfolding like a secret ritual, unseen but inevitable, a slow blossoming of light that will eventually pierce the darkness, only to fade gently, a reminder of cycles that extend far beyond the scope of days, years, or even human lifetimes. Let your attention wander through this motion, without grasping, without naming, simply feeling the patient rise and fall. The quiet rhythm of creation. echoing the gentle rise and fall of your own chest. And between the stars, in the deep, empty spaces, lies the unseen, dark matter, the subtle scaffolding of the galaxy. Though invisible, it bends the paths of light and matter alike, shaping orbits, curving space, silently holding the spiral together. It is everywhere, yet nowhere, soft and persistent, a gentle force that asks nothing but simply exists. As you breathe, sense its presence as a slow, almost imperceptible pressure, a quiet background current supporting all motion, whispering that even what cannot be seen is vital, and that silence, too, has weight and purpose. Notice how even the motion of individual stars folds into larger patterns, as if the galaxy itself is breathing. There is turbulence here, subtle and slow, not violent, but like gentle eddies in a stream, twisting and curling in ways too large to measure, yet intimate enough to feel in the mind's eye. Nebulae swirl in delicate spirals, clouds of dust drifting between clusters, catching and scattering light from distant suns, painting the darkness in tones that are almost imperceptible, like the faintest wash of color across a shadowed room. Let these images drift through your awareness, soft and slow, folding into one another, layering without weight, echoing patterns that will reappear as we move further, as if the galaxy itself is tracing a memory across space and time. And as you float here, allow your senses to merge with the galaxy's quiet rhythms. Inhale the patient rotation, exhale into the soft folds of space. Let your mind fold around the spirals of stars and dust, the hidden scaffolding of dark matter, the gentle collisions and mergers of clouds and clusters. There is no end to this motion, only the slow, tender unfolding of structures beyond reckoning, a current you can ride without effort, carried gently by invisible flows, weightless, suspended, resting fully in the presence of immense, timeless calm. As you continue to breathe slowly, feel yourself drifting further into the vast embrace of the galaxy, carried by currents you cannot see, yet sense with a quiet, intimate awareness. Each inhale draws in the soft pulse of distant light, each exhale releases the tension that lingers, folding it into the infinite spaces between stars. The spiral arms of the Milky Way extend like delicate ribbons of mist, curling outward in patient arcs, their motion so slow it might seem imperceptible, yet it carries with it the quiet weight of eons. Let your awareness fold around these motions, softening, widening, until the boundaries between your body and the galaxy dissolve, leaving only gentle, rhythmic flow. Within these arms, clouds of gas and dust drift like slow rivers, rising and falling in gentle eddies under the unseen hand of gravity. Some clouds glimmer faintly, lit from within by the birth of new stars, whose light begins as a soft, hesitant pulse before growing to warm brilliance over centuries. You are drifting past these stellar nurseries now, observing without urgency, simply feeling the gentle swell of creation as it unfolds in quiet secrecy. Notice how the densest clouds fold upon themselves, spiraling in slow, deliberate patterns where turbulence and stillness intermingle, creating intricate forms that are neither rigid nor chaotic, but perfectly balanced in the galaxy's patient rhythm. The Milky Way is filled with clusters of stars, some young and luminous, others ancient and fading, each tracing a path dictated by subtle gravitational currents. They move not in straight lines, but in gentle arcs and ellipses, weaving invisible patterns that only time itself can fully perceive. Between these clusters, space stretches in immense darkness, silent yet alive with potential, a canvas upon which future light will one day paint its soft, transient marks. Inhale this vastness, and exhale slowly, letting the emptiness expand gently around you, soothing and enveloping, as though the galaxy itself is cradling you in its immense, unhurried arms. Even the older stars, those whose brightness has dimmed over millennia, continue to shape the space around them. Their mass bends the fabric of space subtly, guiding dust, gas, and smaller stars along paths that seem almost imperceptible. This motion is neither abrupt nor insistent. It is a quiet dialogue between matter and gravity, a slow unfolding that carries with it the memory of all that has come before. Imagine each star as a note in a gentle cosmic symphony, sounding without sound, vibrating not through air, but through the fabric of space itself, folding time and motion into patterns that are invisible yet intimately felt. Drifting further, notice the subtle shimmer of distant nebulae, clouds of ionized gas glowing faintly under the influence of nearby stars. Their forms are fluid and transient, sometimes curling like smoke, sometimes stretching like silk in a slow current. These structures are both delicate and immense, existing for millions of years yet shifting imperceptibly with each passing millennium. You may sense the slow, invisible wind of photons passing through them, carrying light across unimaginable distances, a quiet reminder that even in the emptiest stretches, motion persists, subtle and eternal. And beyond the glowing clouds, where the galaxy thins, there are streams of stars moving in quiet arcs, remnants of smaller galaxies absorbed long ago, their motions still echoing in the halo that surrounds the Milky Way. This halo is a gentle, nearly invisible envelope, holding ancient stars and dark matter alike in a slow cosmic embrace. There is no hurry here, only continuity, a patient unfolding that repeats over and over unnoticed by most, yet carrying a profound sense of presence. Let your mind linger here for a moment, absorbing the quiet rhythm, allowing your body to sync with this gentle motion, folding into the same slow, persistent flow that governs the stars themselves. In this drifting, notice how patterns emerge naturally, without effort, as if the galaxy's structure itself is a form of quiet storytelling. Spiral arms, central bulge, halo, clusters, nebulae, they are chapters in a narrative that moves not with urgency, but with deliberate, patient unfolding. Your awareness mirrors this rhythm, floating alongside, expanding and contracting softly, tracing the faint arcs and eddies of motion without need for analysis. Here, the concept of time bends, slowing as you fold into the currents, until centuries and millennia feel like soft, undulating waves, carrying you gently deeper into the galaxy's embrace. And in this moment, allow the gentle tension of your body to dissolve completely, as though the galaxy's patience is imparting itself to every muscle, every fiber. Let your breath align with the slow, quiet circulation of stars, gas, and dust, your awareness folding naturally into the rhythm of the Milky Way. Here there is no urgency, no expectation, only the patient, continuous unfolding of cosmic life, carrying you softly along, deeper and deeper, into calm, into quiet, into a sense of timeless motion, where your mind and the galaxy drift as one. As you continue to drift gently, feel yourself sinking ever deeper into the soft, persistent rhythm of the galaxy, letting the quiet circulation of stars and dust envelop you. Your breath flows slowly, evenly, matching the subtle motions that stretch across thousands of light years, carrying with them the memory of ancient light, the hushed echo of collisions and mergers that have shaped the Milky Way over eons. There is no urgency here, no need to follow or measure, only the gentle perception of motion, of structures folding and unfolding in silence, a cosmic dance that has continued long before the first humans looked upward and will continue long after. Focus softly on the quiet turbulence that exists even in the smoothest arms of the spiral, where gas and dust swirl in eddies, rising and falling, folding upon themselves in delicate patterns. These currents are neither chaotic nor random, but guided by gravity, pressure, and subtle magnetic fields, invisible yet insistent, shaping the future births of stars and planets. Inhale this slow rhythm, letting your awareness fold around the gentle spirals, your mind tracing the curves of nascent nebulae as they drift and fold, expanding and contracting over millennia in soft, imperceptible waves. Each cloud of gas is a cradle, a gentle womb, harboring the quiet potential of future suns, quietly glowing under faint, ambient starlight, as if the galaxy itself were breathing through its soft, luminous haze. Within these clouds, dust grains move slowly, colliding softly, adhering, forming larger structures, tiny seeds of worlds that may one day shine with reflected light from a newborn sun. The process is meticulous, deliberate, slow beyond comprehension, yet profoundly graceful. Imagine tracing these grains in your mind's eye, following them as they drift through currents of gas, folding into spirals, spinning with patience, until they coalesce into the foundations of planets that may, millions of years later, harbor their own quiet rhythms. Allow your awareness to linger in this subtle motion, noticing how even the smallest particles follow the soft, unbroken flow of the galaxy's will, carried without resistance, folding into larger patterns that echo the galaxy's gentle, persistent pulse. Beyond the clouds, young stars burn faintly, their light reaching across nearby space, illuminating swirling gas and casting soft shadows. Their energy is immense, yet delivered slowly, like a warm current flowing through darkness, shaping the surroundings without force, without urgency. They are the quiet forges of planetary systems, their radiation and winds sculpting the clouds around them in delicate, almost imperceptible motions. You may imagine drifting past one of these stars now, feeling the faint warmth in your awareness, the subtle influence of its gravity, the gentle pressure of its photon breeze, as if the galaxy itself were breathing softly through these luminous points. Even older stars contribute to the galaxy's slow, unbroken rhythm. Giants and supergiants nearing the end of their lives shed outer layers in quiet, expansive puffs, enriching the interstellar medium with the elements that will one day form new stars, planets, and perhaps life. Their deaths are not abrupt, but soft, measured, folding into the surrounding clouds with patience, a whisper of continuity that threads past into future. Consider the cycles repeating endlessly, star birth and star death, creation and fading, each moment stretching across unimaginable timescales, yet resonating with the same gentle, unbroken rhythm that carries you along now. And there are collisions, subtle yet profound, where clouds meet or star clusters drift close, merging in slow, graceful arcs. These events are not violent in the way we might imagine. They are quiet, elegant, like currents of water folding into one another, rearranging the structure of the galaxy over millennia. Within these interactions, new patterns emerge, spirals tighten, gas compresses, stars ignite, and the rhythm continues, patient, deliberate, eternal. Your mind can drift alongside this motion, following the gentle arcs and folds, absorbing the soft, repeated echoes of creation and restructuring, allowing your own awareness to fold into the galaxy's persistent motion. Between these motions lies empty space, vast yet alive with subtle influence. Gravity, dark matter, and the faint whispers of radiation thread through every corner, folding unseen, shaping the flow of matter and energy. Even in the emptiest stretches, there is rhythm, continuity, a sense of presence that quietly holds everything together. Let your awareness expand into this subtle structure, feeling the gentle pull, the patient guidance, the soft currents that never rush but always move, carrying stars, dust, and light in a slow, eternal dance. And as you drift, imagine your breath folding into these cosmic currents, your chest rising and falling with the soft, measured circulation of the galaxy. You are weightless, patient, suspended in the calm, persistent motion of creation, carried along with the cycles of birth, drift, and quiet death. Each microstory of matter and energy echoing gently into the vast, endless space around you. There is no end, only continuation, and in that continuation, a gentle, unbroken calm that envelops you, letting your body, your mind, and your awareness drift, fold, and float in the quiet majesty of the Milky Way. Now, as you drift gently, allow your awareness to expand outward, beyond the luminous spiral arms, into the soft, nearly invisible halo that surrounds the Milky Way, a vast, diffuse envelope stretching far beyond the stars you can see. Here, light thins, motion slows even further, and time itself seems to elongate, folding over millennia, carrying the quiet traces of countless interactions that have shaped the galaxy's slow, deliberate growth. Feel yourself moving in tandem with this gentle current, each inhale drawing in the calm weight of space, each exhale releasing tension, letting the galaxy's vast, patient rhythm settle into the spaces within you. The halo is home to ancient stars, some born long before the spiral arms took their current form, wandering in orbits so slow that their motion is imperceptible over a human lifetime. These stars, scattered in a diffuse, nearly ethereal pattern, carry with them the memory of long-forgotten mergers, remnants of smaller galaxies absorbed gently into the Milky Way's embrace. Their light is faint, soft, whispering stories of times that stretch beyond comprehension, reaching across the void to touch you quietly, as if the galaxy itself were sighing in a rhythm that can be felt but not rushed. Between these stars, dark matter threads invisibly, shaping the halo with patient insistence. Though unseen, its presence is undeniable, guiding the motions of stars and gas alike, folding entire orbits with quiet authority, yet never demanding attention. Imagine this invisible structure as a slow, soft current moving beneath the surface of a deep, still ocean, supporting everything above, carrying it along in a gentle, unbroken flow. You can fold into this current, feeling yourself suspended in weightless alignment with forces too vast to measure, yet intimately present in every particle, every motion. As you continue, notice the subtle motions within the halo, streams of stars, long arcs tracing the remnants of absorbed companions, moving in quiet patterns across the diffuse light. These streams weave slowly through space, tracing paths that fold and intersect imperceptibly, carrying with them the soft echoes of gravitational encounters that occurred millions, even billions of years ago. Drift alongside these arcs, feeling the continuity, the unbroken persistence of motion, the gentle choreography of matter unfolding on a scale far beyond the human mind, yet somehow accessible to your awareness in this quiet, suspended state. Even further out, beyond the halo, the Milky Way interacts subtly with its neighbors, the soft gravitational tug of distant galaxies shaping the outer edges, folding matter and dark energy into elongated streams. Though the forces are immense, their effects are slow, deliberate, almost meditative, as if the universe itself is breathing through the gentle arcs of interaction, carrying stars and dust in a silent, patient conversation that stretches across millions of light years. You can imagine this motion folding softly into your awareness, a slow, encompassing rhythm that resonates with the quiet currents of your own body and breath. Within the halo, globular clusters drift in elliptical orbits, compact spheres of ancient stars bound together in quiet, almost perfect harmony. Each cluster is a microcosm, a miniature galaxy of its own, moving in concert with the larger structures, echoing the rhythms of the spiral arms and the central bulge, yet distinct in its serene motion. You may visualize floating near one of these clusters now, noticing how stars within it circle slowly, their motion calm, deliberate, a microcosmic reflection of the larger cosmic dance. The light they emit is faint but steady, like a gentle, persistent pulse in the darkness, a quiet reassurance that even in vast emptiness, order and rhythm persist. And all around, the interplay of visible matter and invisible dark matter continues to shape the galaxy, guiding motion, folding space, and orchestrating interactions without drama or urgency. There is a profound, unbroken calm in this balance, a sense that everything, even the slowest drifting stars at the edge of the halo, moves in harmony, carried by rhythms far older and gentler than any human measurement. Let your mind and body mirror this calm, inhaling the patient circulation, exhaling tension, feeling yourself merge with the slow, continuous unfolding of galactic structure. In this quiet, weightless drift, notice how the halo and its stars fold seamlessly with the spiral arms and central bulge, how the invisible scaffolding of dark matter threads it all together, and how every motion, no matter how slow, contributes to the gentle, unbroken flow of the galaxy. Allow your awareness to settle into this vast, patient rhythm, feeling your own breath, your own heartbeat, fold naturally into the slow arcs, the quiet eddies, and the expansive, unhurried motion that defines the Milky Way. Here, there is no beginning or end, only continuity, a gentle current that carries you deeper into calm, into quiet, into the endless, unbroken motion of cosmic time. As you continue to drift, allow your awareness to fold inward now, toward the heart of the Milky Way, where the dense, central bulge glows faintly in soft amber light. Here, stars are packed tightly together, moving in gentle, intricate orbits, a rhythm both chaotic and orderly, yet experienced slowly, patiently, like the hushed murmur of a vast, ancient city at night. Feel the pull of gravity, subtle and insistent, guiding these stars along paths that weave together into a soft, continuous flow, a harmony that carries the weight of billions of years without strain, without hurry. Let your body, your breath, and your mind drift in quiet alignment with this central pulse, inhaling the patient circulation, exhaling tension, folding ever deeper into calm. At the very heart of this bulge lies the supermassive black hole, an immense presence around which all else folds. Unseen, yet profoundly influential. You cannot see it directly, yet its pull is felt in every orbit, every gentle curve traced by stars and gas. Imagine it not as violent, but as quiet, a patient anchor in the cosmic ocean, holding the galaxy's spirals and halo together in a delicate, enduring balance. Its presence is felt as a soft tension, a gravitational heartbeat that extends far beyond the immediate center, carrying stars, dust, and light in slow arcs, a rhythm so measured that centuries pass unnoticed, even as everything moves in obedience to its quiet insistence. Surrounding the black hole, dense clouds of gas swirl in soft, imperceptible currents, folding and spiraling under the influence of gravity. Some will form stars, others drift endlessly, tracing slow patterns shaped by invisible forces. The motions here are subtle but immense, a dance of energy and mass, a quiet ballet that has persisted for eons and will continue for eons more. Allow your mind to drift alongside these clouds, noticing their curves, their folds, their gentle spirals, and let your awareness mirror this motion. Inhaling and exhaling in time with the galaxy's patient rhythm, folding yourself into the quiet pulse of creation at the very core. Even further outward, the inner galaxy is dotted with clusters of older stars, rich in memory, their light carrying tales of formation, drift, and slow decay. Each star is a quiet observer of time, a soft witness to processes that span millions of years, yet moving with a deliberate, unbroken grace. Their orbits intersect and fold around one another, a subtle choreography that balances density and motion, chaos and order, energy and stillness. Picture drifting past these clusters now, noticing how each star's motion echoes the larger currents, a reflection of the gentle, unbroken circulation that defines the Milky Way itself. The interstellar medium here is thick with dust and gas, veiling some regions, scattering light in gentle, muted glows. These clouds are both delicate and resilient, rising, folding and dispersing in soft, slow motions that shape the paths of light, gas, and newborn stars. Occasionally, supernova remnants drift through, quiet after their brief brilliance, leaving behind elements that will fold into future stars and planets. Even in their fading, there is continuity, a subtle reminder that creation and decay are not separate, but entwined, moving together in the gentle currents of cosmic time. Between the bulge and the spiral arms, gravitational forces fold in complex but quiet harmony. Stars circle, dust drifts, and unseen dark matter threads subtly through the space, shaping orbits without fanfare. You may sense this as a slow, pervasive rhythm, a current that carries motion across scales beyond comprehension, yet touches everything gently, intimately. Let your breath synchronize with this circulation, your body melting into the same patient rhythm, as if the galaxy itself were breathing through you, guiding your awareness along the arcs and folds of space. And in the quiet of this inner galaxy, notice how patterns emerge naturally, spirals blending with ellipses, clusters folding into the background, clouds of dust and gas weaving slowly around stars. There is no urgency, no abruptness, only the continuous, deliberate flow of energy and matter, echoing gently into the vastness of space and time. Allow yourself to drift with it, folding into the slow pulse of the galactic center, your awareness blending seamlessly with the unhurried, enduring rhythm of countless stars circling the heart of the Milky Way. In this drifting, imagine yourself weightless, carried in the calm currents of gravitational arcs, spiraling clouds, and luminous clusters. Your breath mirrors the slow circulation of mass and light, inhaling and exhaling in harmony with the gentle, continuous pulse of the galaxy. Here, in the central bulge, there is no beginning or end, only a vast, patient unfolding, a quiet motion that carries you deeper into stillness, deeper into calm, into the soft, unbroken flow of cosmic time that envelops everything, everywhere, endlessly. Now, as you drift further outward from the dense heart of the galaxy, allow your awareness to follow the gentle, sweeping curves of the spiral arms, those luminous ribbons that curl gracefully around the central bulge, extending like soft streams of light into the dark. Each arm carries stars, dust, and gas in patient arcs, moving in subtle patterns shaped by gravity, unseen forces, and the quiet momentum of billions of years. Breathe in this motion slowly, feeling the rise and fall of your chest echo the gentle waves of stars tracing their paths through space, folding inward and outward, spiraling in rhythms too vast to measure, yet intimate in their quiet presence. Within these arms, young stars cluster together, their bright light a tender shimmer against the faint amber haze of older stars. They burn with calm intensity, their radiation softening as it reaches distant clouds, shaping the motion of gas and dust around them. These stars are still forming, still learning their place in the galaxy's intricate dance, each one tracing a slow arc through space, orbiting the galactic center with deliberate patience. You can drift alongside them, feeling the subtle warmth of their glow in your awareness, sensing the faint currents of light and gravity that guide their quiet journey. Nebulae drift within the spiral arms like rivers of color in a still, dark ocean, clouds of gas folding upon themselves in soft, intricate patterns. Some glow faintly with the birth of new stars, their light radiating gently, touching the surrounding dust in muted whispers of illumination. Others are dense, veiling what lies within, hinting at hidden processes, concealed yet active, shaping matter with patient precision. Imagine tracing the curves of these clouds with your mind's eye, following each gentle fold, each subtle eddy, until the motion itself becomes a part of your own breath, your own heartbeat, syncing softly with the galaxy's rhythm. Between the arms, older stars drift almost imperceptibly, scattered across vast distances, their motion slow, deliberate, carrying the memory of formation, migration, and interaction. Some trace wide, looping orbits, occasionally folding close to younger clusters before drifting apart again, their paths subtle and gentle, like currents in a calm sea. You may sense the echo of their motion in your awareness, a quiet resonance of continuity, a reminder that even in vast emptiness, there is persistent order, subtle structure, and enduring rhythm. Dust and gas move in soft, slow waves through the spiral arms, guided by the interplay of gravity, pressure, and magnetic fields. Collisions between clouds are not abrupt but gentle, shaping the density and motion of the interstellar medium, folding space and matter into future sites of star formation. Each micro-motion contributes to the larger pattern, a quiet collective choreography that repeats endlessly, imperceptibly, yet in perfect, unbroken flow. Let your breath fold into this gentle circulation, letting tension drift away, merging with the soft arcs of motion, until you feel weightless, suspended in patient alignment with the galaxy's quiet pulse. Clusters of stars, both young and old, fold into these spiral currents like beads on invisible threads, orbiting the galactic center and interacting subtly with nearby clouds and stars. Their motions are almost imperceptible over human lifetimes, yet they shape the structure of the arms, gently pulling and folding matter into spirals, a rhythm so slow that centuries pass unnoticed even as the galaxy continues its endless, unhurried dance. Drift alongside these clusters now, noticing the delicate balance between density and motion, between turbulence and stillness, and feel your own awareness fold seamlessly into the same patient, deliberate flow. And within the spiral arms, the interplay of light and shadow is constant, yet subtle. Stars illuminate clouds, scattering their photons across dust in gentle arcs, while darker regions hint at hidden structures, quiet sites of potential, waiting to unfold. Imagine yourself moving through these gradients, the soft glow of starlight brushing against the darkness, carrying warmth, motion, and memory across the interstellar medium. Your mind may wander with these currents, tracing the folds and arcs of nebulae, feeling the patient rhythm of star formation, drift, and decay, a calm, unbroken motion that mirrors your own breath and heartbeat. Notice how all motions, from the brightest young star to the faintest drifting cloud, fold together into larger spirals, creating patterns that persist over millions of years. There is no haste here, no abruptness, only continuous, gentle circulation, the galaxy's quiet heartbeat guiding everything in subtle, enduring arcs. Allow yourself to sink fully into this rhythm, folding into the spirals, drifting alongside clouds and clusters, letting the gentle pulse of motion carry you deeper, calmer, into the vast, unbroken flow of the Milky Way. Now, as you drift gently beyond the brightest stretches of the spiral arms, let your awareness linger in the spaces between, the quieter regions where stars are fewer, dust clouds are darker, and time seems to stretch even further. These interarm spaces are not empty. They are filled with subtle currents of gas, dust, and faint stellar light, folding in slow, imperceptible motions. Imagine floating there, weightless, carried by unseen flows, sensing the gentle push and pull of gravity, guiding everything silently, patiently, across distances that dwarf the human mind. Let your breath mirror this motion, rising and falling in rhythm with the slow drift of matter, your body folding into calm as your awareness expands outward, yet softens at the edges, dissolving gently into space. Dark clouds of molecular gas drift slowly here, almost invisible, yet pregnant with potential. They fold and swirl under gravity's subtle hand, shaping themselves into gentle spirals, arcs and folds. Within these veils, stars may one day be born, yet for now they remain hidden, quiet, patient. Imagine tracing the slow circulation of these clouds with your mind, following their folds, feeling the gentle eddies, the imperceptible motion, letting each inhalation draw in their calm, each exhalation release tension. These clouds carry the memory of countless cycles, remnants of older stars, whispers of supernovae, subtle threads of dark matter shaping their drift. All of it moves together, unhurried, deliberate, a rhythm that extends far beyond human comprehension, yet feels intimately present as you float within it. Even stars in these regions drift slowly, tracing elongated arcs around the galactic center. Some are ancient, their light faint, moving in paths shaped by both visible and invisible structures. Others are younger, wandering gently, folding around clouds and clusters, interacting softly through gravity. You may sense the subtle variation in their motion, a rhythm that is neither abrupt nor chaotic, but a delicate, continuous circulation, echoing the spiral structure while softly bending into the halo. Let yourself fold into this circulation, merging your awareness with these imperceptible motions, letting every thought slow, every muscle release, every heartbeat fall into the galaxy's patient pulse. Between clouds and stars, dark matter threads quietly, invisible, yet fundamental. It shapes the flow of everything, from dense molecular clouds to isolated stars, guiding paths across interarm space with soft insistence, folding orbits without fanfare, creating patterns that persist across millions of years. Imagine it as a slow, gentle wind beneath a calm ocean, lifting and carrying matter in currents unseen, supporting all motion without strain or urgency. You can fold into this presence, feeling the quiet, weightless structure as an extension of your own breath. A patient rhythm that holds the galaxy together and cradles you within it. Occasionally, faint clusters drift into these spaces, remnants of previous star-forming regions, their light, soft, dispersed, folding into the interstellar medium. Their stars move in harmony, tracing orbits that intersect subtly with nearby clouds, leaving behind trails of energy and dust that will slowly fold into future structures. Drift alongside one of these clusters, observing the gentle motion of each star, its orbit slow and deliberate, a quiet reflection of the larger cosmic rhythm, carrying with it subtle echoes of formation and decay, birth and fading, all in soft, measured cadence. Turbulence is present here too, but it is quiet, not abrupt, a delicate flowing motion within clouds, bending and folding, creating eddies that fold matter back upon itself, shaping the paths of future stars. These motions are not disruptive. They are gentle, patient, and essential, part of the unbroken rhythm that carries the galaxy forward. Imagine yourself moving with these currents, inhaling the calm motion, exhaling tension, letting the turbulence fold into the background. A gentle undercurrent beneath the luminous folds of stars and gas. And in this drifting, notice the interplay of light and shadow across the interarm space. The faint glow of distant stars illuminates patches of dust, while darker regions hint at hidden structures, slow and deliberate, waiting to unfold. Let your awareness wander through these subtle gradients, tracing arcs, folds, and eddies, allowing your breath and body to fold naturally into the rhythm of the galaxy. There is no hurry, no demand, only the unbroken, patient motion of matter and energy, carrying everything forward. Gently, quietly, endlessly. As you float through this space, allow your mind and body to fully merge with the soft, continuous circulation of interstellar matter. Each slow drift of a cloud, each subtle arc of a star, each quiet thread of dark matter carries you further into calm, deeper into stillness, into the patient, unhurried pulse of the Milky Way, a rhythm that continues without beginning or end, carrying you gently along, weightless, suspended. Serene, as you continue to drift, let your awareness linger in regions where the galaxy's quiet creation unfolds, where clouds of gas and dust fold and swirl, cradling the birth of stars. These stellar nurseries are gentle, slow, and deliberate, their forms shaped by the patient pull of gravity, subtle eddies of motion, and the soft pressure of surrounding matter. Imagine the clouds curling like smoke in a calm breeze, rising and falling, folding inward upon themselves, each swirl a quiet prelude to light yet to emerge. Breathe in this slow motion, inhaling the gentle rhythm of creation, exhaling tension, allowing your body and mind to drift alongside these currents, weightless, suspended in calm. Within these clouds, small pockets of matter begin to condense, the seeds of future stars gathering quietly, folding inward, spinning softly under the influence of gravity. Some are destined to grow bright and warm, their light spilling outward to illuminate the surrounding dust. Others will remain faint, gentle points of energy, their light barely reaching across space for millions of years. Imagine tracing one of these pockets as it spins, folds, and gathers, feeling the imperceptible pull of gravity, the soft, inevitable coalescence of matter, a rhythm that is slow beyond comprehension, yet intimate when experienced in this quiet, immersive way. As stars ignite, their light spreads softly across the surrounding cloud, casting subtle glows, illuminating filaments of gas in muted colors, warm amber, pale blue, and soft, gentle grey. These newborn stars are calm, steady, their radiation shaping the cloud with patient insistence, sculpting structures in ways that take millions of years to fully reveal. You may drift alongside them, sensing the soft warmth, feeling the currents of light brushing against the folds of dust. Each photon a gentle messenger traveling across vast distances, carrying calm, energy, and quiet motion. The interplay between clouds, newborn stars, and older stars creates a soft, intricate choreography. Stars of different ages, moving in arcs and ellipses, influence the gas and dust, creating eddies, gentle waves, subtle folds that shape the next generation of stellar birth. Nothing is abrupt. Everything flows together in an unbroken rhythm. Let your awareness trace these arcs, noticing the slow spirals and folds, the gentle collision of currents, the quiet expansion of light into dark space. Inhale the calm, exhale tension, folding fully into the galaxy's soft pulse, letting your body synchronize with the patient circulation of creation and motion. Beyond the immediate glow of these nurseries, older stars drift quietly, their light mingling with that of newborns, creating soft gradients of illumination across the nebula. Some stars are isolated, moving along elongated orbits, while others trace gentle arcs within clusters, their paths folding into one another without collision. A delicate balance of energy and motion. Imagine floating among these stars, observing their soft, deliberate paths, noticing how each contributes to the larger rhythm of the spiral arms, the inner bulge, and the outer halo, all moving together in patient, unhurried harmony. Supernova remnants drift through these regions as well, the faint traces of stars that have completed their life cycles, leaving behind clouds enriched with elements for the next generation of stars. Their fading light is gentle, almost imperceptible, yet it folds naturally into the surrounding medium, seeding matter and energy for processes that will unfold millions of years later. Drift alongside these remnants, sensing the continuity of birth, life, and quiet fading, allowing your mind to absorb the gentle cycles without effort, simply noticing the slow, unbroken flow that carries everything forward in soft, deliberate arcs. Even in the faintest, most distant nebulae, patterns emerge naturally, spirals, filaments, knots of dust and gas folding into themselves, moving under the quiet influence of gravity and magnetic fields. These patterns are neither abrupt nor chaotic. They are patient, intricate, and unbroken. Your breath may fold into these motions, rising and falling in harmony with the slow circulation of matter, your awareness tracing the gentle arcs and eddies of creation, until you feel fully suspended in the calm, patient rhythm of the galaxy. And as you drift, notice how light and shadow weave together across the nebulae and clouds. Bright stars illuminate soft edges, while darker regions hint at hidden structures, quiet, deliberate, and waiting. Let your awareness flow with these contrasts, tracing curves, folds, and arcs, inhaling the gentle pulse of formation, exhaling into calm, sinking deeper into the patient, unhurried rhythm of the Milky Way, carried along by the quiet, continuous motion of stars, dust, gas, and light, endless and serene. As you continue to drift, let your awareness fold inward and outward simultaneously, following the gentle cycles of birth and quiet fading that shape the Milky Way. Stars, after long and patient lives, reach the soft culmination of their existence, their light dimming as outer layers drift away in subtle, expansive motions. Some collapse inward, forming dense remnants, white dwarfs, neutron stars, or quietly lurking black holes, each carrying mass, energy, and memory across space, folding gently into the ongoing rhythm of the galaxy. Breathe in this soft circulation, feel the delicate balance between light and darkness, rise and collapse, creation and quiet decay, letting your mind drift weightlessly with each motion. Supernovae occur occasionally, not as abrupt explosions, but as slow, expansive flows of energy and matter, their remnants folding outward into surrounding clouds, enriching them with elements that will someday fold into new stars and planets. Imagine tracing the gentle arcs of these expanding shells, observing the soft interweaving of hot gas, dust, and radiation, drifting alongside in calm, suspended awareness. These remnants are slow sculptors of the galaxy, carrying the quiet seeds of future creation, folding the past into the present with infinite patience, their motion echoing across millennia in gentle, unbroken waves. Within these motions, planetary formation unfolds quietly, imperceptibly. Dust grains collide softly in the spiraling disks around newborn stars, sticking together, building larger bodies, folding into ever larger structures over millions of years. Some will become planets, some moons, some small wandering remnants, all participating in the patient rhythm of the galaxy. Imagine tracing a single grain of dust as it drifts along, spinning, folding, merging with others, gradually becoming part of a larger luminous orbiting body. Feel the gentle persistence, the quiet accumulation, the soft inevitability of slow, deliberate creation. Even black holes, the invisible anchors of cosmic motion, fold gently into this tapestry. Their presence is profound yet subtle, influencing orbits, curving space, shaping gas and stars without urgency or force. Imagine drifting near one at the galaxy's heart or along the outskirts, sensing the soft tug, the quiet insistence that folds trajectories, guides motion, and sustains the structure of spirals and halo alike. There is no danger here, only calm, deliberate influence, a reminder that unseen forces can carry immense weight while remaining patient, unhurried, and gentle. The interplay between turbulence and calm is constant yet subtle. Gas clouds fold softly, stars drift in arcs, dust migrates along faint currents, and energy circulates quietly in waves too slow to perceive directly. Even seemingly empty regions carry gentle motion, currents of dark matter, faint radiation, and scattered stellar light, folding together in slow, intricate patterns. Your awareness can drift alongside these motions, inhaling the soft rhythm, exhaling tension, merging with the patient circulation of the galaxy, letting each fold, spiral, and arc carry you deeper into calm. Stellar remnants themselves continue to interact gently, white dwarfs cooling slowly, neutron stars spinning quietly, black holes pulling softly on distant matter. Their presence shapes the motion of nearby stars and clouds, folding energy and matter into subtle paths, creating arcs and eddies that ripple through the spiral arms and halo. You may imagine floating alongside one of these remnants, tracing its influence in slow, deliberate motion, feeling the patient, unbroken continuity that threads creation, drift, and decay together across eons. And throughout all of this, the Milky Way cycles gently, folding energy and matter into spirals, arcs, and clouds, carrying them inward, outward, and around the galactic center in quiet, deliberate motion. There is no urgency, no abruptness, only continuous, unbroken flow, a soft heartbeat felt in your awareness, mirrored by the rise and fall of your breath, the gentle rhythm of your chest and mind. Each cycle of creation and decay, each fold of matter, each drifting photon, contributes to this endless, serene rhythm, a calm, unhurried motion that carries you deeper into weightless stillness. Even as new stars emerge from clouds enriched by the quiet deaths of previous generations, and as planets slowly coalesce around them, there is continuity, a seamless circulation of mass, energy, and light. The processes are patient, deliberate, unbroken, folding together past, present, and future into arcs and spirals that persist across millions of years. Let your awareness drift alongside these currents, inhaling the gentle rhythm, exhaling all tension, sinking fully into the unhurried pulse of the galaxy. And as you float within these quiet, patient cycles, notice how every motion, from the birth of a star to the collapse of a remnant, folds naturally into the larger rhythm. Light, matter, gravity, and unseen forces circulate in arcs and folds that ripple across space and time, soft, deliberate, eternal. Let yourself fold into this rhythm, carried effortlessly, suspended in calm, weightless, and serene, moving in harmony with the patient, unbroken circulation of the Milky Way. As you drift deeper, let your awareness fold across the vast expanse of galactic time, where the Milky Way carries with it quiet memory, traces of events that have unfolded over billions of years. Every star, every cloud of gas, every spiral arm is a soft echo of processes that began long before the first humans looked upward, unfolding with deliberate, patient rhythm. Imagine yourself floating weightlessly through this slow current, inhaling the calm of cosmic history, exhaling the brief tensions of a single lifetime, letting the vast, unhurried circulation of matter and energy enfold you gently, as though the galaxy itself were cradling your awareness. Notice how patterns repeat, folded within folds. Spiral arms recur, clusters drift through similar arcs, clouds condense, stars ignite, and remnants fade. There is no hurry in these cycles, only continuity, a soft repetition that echoes across time and space, folding the memory of the past into the present and carrying it into the future. Each photon that drifts past you has traveled countless years, folding light into darkness, tracing arcs shaped by gravity, dark matter, and interstellar currents, whispering quietly of events long past, yet intimately present in this gentle, weightless awareness. The interplay between small-scale motions and vast galactic structures is delicate and subtle. Tiny eddies within a nebula, the orbit of a single star, or the drift of a dust grain all fold seamlessly into larger patterns of spiral arms, central bulge, and halo. Imagine tracing these currents softly in your mind, following the arcs and folds of matter from the smallest scale to the largest, feeling how the motions of centuries, millennia, and millions of years weave together in a patient, unbroken rhythm. Let your breath fold into these currents, inhaling the gentle pulse of motion, exhaling tension, feeling your awareness merge with the continuity of galactic circulation. Even the darkest regions, the voids between arms, hold quiet memory. Sparse stars drift along long, patient arcs, while invisible dark matter threads subtly through space, guiding motion with soft insistence. These regions are not empty, they carry the slow imprint of past mergers, the lingering presence of distant streams of stars, the folded echoes of gravitational interactions. Imagine yourself floating alongside these invisible currents, sensing the subtle rhythm, the soft influence of unseen structures, folding into the patient, unhurried circulation of the galaxy as a whole. In this calm drift, light itself becomes a gentle messenger of memory. Ancient stars send photons that have traveled across eons, illuminating distant clouds and faint nebulae, folding into the patterns of dust and gas, tracing histories of formation, migration, and quiet decay. Let your mind linger in this interplay of light and motion, noticing how each faint shimmer carries stories folded within it, each fold a reflection of continuity, each gentle arc a quiet record of cosmic processes, patient and serene. Galactic cycles are woven together like threads in a vast, soft tapestry. Star formation, stellar drift, planetary birth, death of massive stars, black holes, dark matter currents, all fold into one another in patterns so slow that centuries pass unnoticed. Yet they form a coherent, unbroken rhythm. Allow your awareness to drift among these threads, inhaling the patient circulation, exhaling into calm, letting every fold and arc carry you further into quiet, into stillness, weightless and suspended in the gentle embrace of cosmic memory. Even collisions, mergers, and subtle disturbances from nearby galaxies leave quiet imprints, folding motion, matter, and light into the Milky Way's slow pulse. These interactions ripple gently across the spiral arms, halo, and bulge, creating patterns that unfold over millions of years. You may imagine floating alongside these folds, tracing arcs of motion that blend old and new, past and future, energy and matter, all in continuous, patient circulation. The galaxy moves, yet it is still, flows, yet it is calm, folding time and space in ways that feel both immense and intimately present. And as you drift further, notice how all elements, stars, clouds, clusters, nebulae, remnants, and dark matter, fold together in a subtle, continuous pattern of cosmic circulation. There is no urgency, no need to follow, no expectation to understand. Only calm, unbroken motion, echoing through time, through light years, through matter, through space itself. Let your breath synchronize with these gentle arcs, your body dissolve tension, your mind fold into patient rhythm, carried effortlessly by the serene, unhurried circulation of the Milky Way, suspended in weightless calm, enveloped in cosmic memory. Here, in this quiet drift, there is neither beginning nor end, only a vast, patient flow. Past, present, and future fold into one another, creating a gentle, unbroken pulse that carries every star, cloud, and photon forward in deliberate motion. Let your awareness merge with this rhythm fully, inhaling the soft persistence of cosmic time, exhaling all tension, sinking deeper into the unhurried, weightless, endless circulation of the galaxy, folding into calm, stillness, and serenity. Now, as you drift ever further, allow your awareness to unfold into the galaxy as a whole, embracing the full sweep of spirals, bulge, halo, and outer reaches. Every motion you have traced, the gentle rotation of stars, the slow folding of clouds, the quiet drift of dark matter, the persistent circulation of light across eons, merges into a single, unbroken rhythm. Your breath, rising and falling softly, aligns with this patient pulse. Feel yourself floating in weightless harmony, carried effortlessly along arcs of matter and light, enveloped in a calm so vast it feels as though time itself has slowed, folding over itself in quiet reflection. The Milky Way stretches endlessly, each arm curling gracefully, every cluster and cloud weaving subtle arcs into the whole. You may imagine drifting along these spirals, following soft eddies of gas, tracing gentle orbits of stars, feeling the quiet influence of dark matter threading through space, shaping motion with invisible patience. There is no hurry here, no need to measure or follow, only the serene continuity of flow, the infinite weaving of matter and light in arcs that fold into one another endlessly, carrying memory, energy, and calm across the galaxy. Even the faintest points of light, ancient stars on the edges of the halo, dim remnants of long-forgotten clusters, fold naturally into the larger pattern, their gentle glow a reminder that nothing is separate, that every motion contributes to the patient, unbroken circulation of the whole. Imagine tracing these stars as they drift slowly in arcs, each path folding into another, the faint light touching clouds of dust, illuminating soft gradients, folding energy and matter gently into the quiet currents of the galaxy. Your awareness may merge with this rhythm, inhaling its calm, exhaling all tension, folding your own motion seamlessly into the vast, unhurried pulse around you. Nebulae drift through the spiral arms and interarm spaces, folding upon themselves, casting muted, diffuse light, their filaments tracing patterns shaped by gravity, pressure, and magnetic currents. Some cradle newborn stars, their gentle glow illuminating the clouds around them. Others remain dark, patient, heavy with potential, waiting silently for creation to unfold. You may float alongside these clouds, following their gentle spirals, feeling the imperceptible circulation of matter and energy, the slow accumulation of dust into planets, the soft rhythm of formation and decay echoing endlessly through time and space. Black holes and stellar remnants fold quietly into the galaxy's motion, guiding orbits, shaping eddies of gas and dust, influencing stars without haste, their presence profound yet gentle. Supernova remnants drift across spirals and clouds, enriching future generations, folding the past into the present in patient arcs that ripple quietly through space. Let your awareness trace these flows, drifting effortlessly alongside, feeling the continuity, the calm, the unbroken rhythm, until the sensation of floating merges fully with the weightless circulation of the Milky Way. All these motions, spirals, halos, clusters, nebulae, remnants, photons traveling across eons, dark matter threading silently, fold together into a serene, patient orchestration. Patterns repeat, arcs echo, energy and matter circulate, time stretches, yet the rhythm remains unbroken, deliberate, eternal. Your breath rises and falls with it, your body dissolves tension, your mind folds softly into calm. You are weightless, suspended in continuity, carried gently along, drifting through unhurried currents that span billions of years and countless light years, a part of the galaxy's slow, deliberate circulation. And as you drift, notice how all previous motions, birth and death of stars, planetary formation, spiral rotation, halo circulation, dark matter scaffolding, merge into a seamless flow. There is no end, no boundary, only gentle continuation. A rhythm that folds past into present into future. Soft, persistent, infinite. Imagine floating freely in this current, weightless, aligned with the galaxy's pulse, carried effortlessly along soft arcs of matter and light, your awareness dissolving into calm, your breath synchronized with patient, unhurried motion. Here, in this vast, patient drift, every particle, every photon, every fold of gas and dust, every unseen gravitational thread moves in harmony. Your mind may soften into quiet reflection, your body may sink deeper into stillness, your awareness folding gently into the endless circulation of the Milky Way. There is no urgency, no expectation, no destination, only the serene, infinite rhythm of creation, drift, and quiet decay, carrying you softly, peacefully, weightlessly through space and time. And as you continue to drift in this calm, unbroken motion, notice how everything feels suspended, folded into vastness, yet intimately present. Stars, clouds, dark matter, spirals, clusters, they all flow in arcs and folds, soft, deliberate, eternal. Your breath rises and falls, your awareness dissolves into continuity, your body folds naturally into calm. And here in this serene drift, you may let go completely, carried gently by the patient, unhurried, infinite circulation of the Milky Way, suspended in quiet, weightless, endless calm, folding softly into stillness, drifting, always drifting. As you drift further outward, allow your awareness to float into the faint outskirts of the Milky Way, where stars become sparse and the soft haze of the halo blends imperceptibly with the darkness beyond. Here motion slows almost to stillness, yet it is never absent. Every particle, every photon, every trace of dark matter moves in gentle arcs, folding quietly into the larger galactic rhythm. Feel yourself suspended in this calm, weightless expanse, inhaling the patient circulation, exhaling the residue of tension, letting your mind fold effortlessly into the unbroken flow of light, matter, and gravity. In these outer reaches, streams of stars drift slowly, remnants of ancient mergers and absorbed companion galaxies, their faint light tracing delicate arcs across the soft halo. These streams fold naturally into the galaxy's structure, their motion-patient, deliberate, echoing rhythms that began billions of years ago. Imagine following one of these stellar streams as it winds through the dark, the stars moving in arcs so slow that centuries feel like seconds, each orbit a quiet testament to the subtle choreography of cosmic forces. Your awareness may drift alongside, merging with the motion, weightless, serene, carried gently in the unbroken pulse of the galaxy. Dark matter continues its silent influence here, threading through these distant regions, guiding the arcs of stars, shaping the gentle ebb and flow of tidal streams, and folding energy and mass in ways invisible yet profoundly present. Imagine this invisible scaffold as a slow current beneath a calm, infinite ocean, lifting everything in delicate, precise arcs, supporting the structure without demanding notice, quietly orchestrating motion that is at once immense and intimately gentle. Allow yourself to fold into this current, your breath and awareness sinking softly with the rhythm, each inhalation carrying calm, each exhalation releasing tension, merging fully with patient circulation. Occasionally, faint clusters of ancient stars drift through the outer halo, their light muted, carrying long memory, whispering subtle tales of formation and slow migration. Some trace wide elliptical orbits that fold near the spiral arms before drifting back into the halo, a gentle, unhurried repetition that mirrors the cycles of creation and decay occurring throughout the galaxy. You may imagine drifting alongside one of these clusters, noticing the delicate arcs of motion, the slow folding of energy and mass, and feel your own awareness fold gently into the rhythm, becoming one with the galaxy's soft circulation. Interstellar clouds in the outer regions fold more slowly, drifting across the halo in muted arcs, sometimes illuminated by distant, faint stars. Their motion is subtle, almost imperceptible, yet persistent. These clouds carry the seeds of future star formation, elements ejected from past supernovae, whispers of cosmic history folding gently into potential. Imagine tracing a single cloud as it curls, folds, and drifts, feeling its gentle motion mirrored in your breath, each inhale sinking with its rise, each exhale merging with its fall, carrying you deeper into weightless calm. Even the faint photons drifting through these outer regions follow gentle currents, weaving light across immense distances, touching gas, dust, and stars with slow persistence. Some have traveled millions of years to arrive here, carrying the soft memory of events long past. Imagine these photons brushing past you, their gentle illumination folding into the darkness, a quiet reminder that even across vast emptiness, there is continuity, motion, and calm, patient circulation that connects all corners of the galaxy in gentle, unbroken rhythm. Tidal interactions with distant companions, small satellite galaxies, fold subtly into the outer halo, drawing stars and gas into extended arcs that ripple across time and space. These motions are slow and deliberate, yet they contribute to the galaxy's ongoing structure, a quiet, continuous reweaving of matter that has persisted for billions of years. You may imagine drifting through one of these tidal arcs, the stars tracing slow, graceful paths, the faint gas clouds curling gently, the dark matter scaffolding providing invisible guidance, and feel your own awareness fold seamlessly into the soft pulse of cosmic circulation. And as you float here, notice how the vast, quiet motion of the outer galaxy echoes inward, folding gently into the spiral arms, the bulge, and the halo closer to the center. Every particle, every photon, every cloud, every star participates in patient circulation, soft, deliberate, and unhurried. Let yourself drift with it completely, weightless, calm, suspended in the gentle, unbroken rhythm that carries the galaxy forward, across eons and light years, folding past, present, and future into continuous, serene motion, infinite and unending, always drifting. As you drift gently beyond the Milky Way's outer halo, allow your awareness to stretch into the subtle reaches where the galaxy softens into the quiet vastness of intergalactic space. Here, light is faint, stars are sparse, and the presence of the Milky Way is felt more as a gentle pull, a slow heartbeat carried across immeasurable distances. Imagine floating weightlessly in this calm, sensing the soft gravity of the galaxy folding around you, its immense structure extending silently into the void. Every star, cloud, and particle moving in arcs so patient that eons pass unnoticed, yet every motion is perfectly aligned with the subtle pulse of the galaxy. In this space, faint satellite galaxies drift slowly, companions that orbit the Milky Way with graceful, deliberate arcs. Some are small, dim, almost imperceptible, while others are larger, carrying billions of stars in gentle spirals of their own. Their motion folds naturally into the Milky Way's circulation, tidal forces guiding stars, gas, and dark matter into patient, unbroken flows. Imagine tracing one of these companions as it moves through space, its stars drifting in calm arcs, its faint light folding softly across the intergalactic medium, your awareness merging with its quiet rhythm, weightless, suspended in the gentle current of cosmic motion. Dark matter continues its silent orchestration, threading through the intergalactic space like a slow, invisible river, shaping orbits, folding galaxies into delicate gravitational patterns and influencing motion without haste or abruptness. Even across immense distances, this quiet scaffolding ensures continuity, guiding stars, clouds, and companions in gentle arcs, subtle eddies, and long, patient spirals. Allow your mind and body to merge with this soft circulation, inhaling its calm, exhaling all tension. Your awareness carried effortlessly along the unbroken currents of gravity and unseen structure. Cosmic radiation drifts softly here, faint whispers of ancient events, photons traveling across millions of years to reach the outer edges of the halo and beyond. They illuminate faint gas, stir gentle currents, and carry subtle memory of formation, decay, and drift. Imagine tracing a photon's path, feeling its gentle motion brush against intergalactic dust, a soft reminder that even across vast emptiness, the galaxy's presence is continuous, persistent, folding past, present, and future into slow, harmonious rhythm. Streams of gas and faint stars, remnants of past interactions with smaller galaxies, fold gracefully into the outer halo, arcs that ripple across time and space in quiet, deliberate motion. These streams drift slowly, folding energy and matter into the Milky Way's vast circulation, creating subtle currents that echo inward, toward the spiral arms, bulge, and disk. You may imagine floating alongside these streams, tracing their soft, looping paths, inhaling the calm of their motion, exhaling any remaining tension, folding your awareness into the galaxy's serene, unbroken flow. Even the faintest companions, those almost invisible galaxies at the edge of detection, carry motion that folds into the Milky Way's structure. They move in arcs guided by gravity, their stars forming soft halos, their gas drifting in delicate waves, contributing to the galaxy's continuous rhythm. Picture yourself drifting alongside one, weightless, your awareness tracing its slow circulation, feeling the harmony of motion, the gentle weaving of structure across vast distances, all perfectly synchronized, patient, serene. And beyond even these companions, intergalactic space stretches silently, filled with faint radiation, drifting matter, and the immeasurable presence of gravity connecting galaxies across the local group. There is continuity, infinite and patient, a rhythm that folds galaxies into clusters, clusters into filaments, matter into energy, light into shadow, without urgency, without haste. Let your awareness extend into this gentle, vast flow, inhaling the patient circulation of the cosmos, exhaling tension, merging completely with weightless, unbroken calm. And as you drift in this serene intergalactic space, notice how the Milky Way's faint halo, its companions, streams, and dark matter currents fold naturally into the larger structure of the local group. Motion is continuous, arcs ripple softly, energy circulates patiently, and light folds slowly across unimaginable distances. Your awareness may fold into this rhythm, rising and falling with its gentle pulse, carried effortlessly, weightless, suspended, merging with the infinite, unhurried circulation of galaxies, matter and light, drifting endlessly into calm, into quiet, into serene, infinite flow. As you drift even further beyond the Milky Way, allow your awareness to expand into the gentle currents of the local group, where galaxies fold together in soft arcs, tracing motion across space that spans millions of light years. Here, gravity weaves invisible threads between the Milky Way, Andromeda, and countless smaller companions, creating subtle, unhurried currents that ripple slowly through the cosmos. Imagine floating weightlessly in this vast expanse, inhaling the quiet rhythm of galactic motion, exhaling any lingering tension, feeling yourself carried effortlessly along the patient, unbroken flow of matter, light, and gravity. Clusters of galaxies drift gently within the local group, their soft halos folding into one another as their motions interact over billions of years. Some move closer, tracing wide arcs of potential merger, while others drift apart, their faint light stretching and folding through intergalactic space. Each motion is deliberate, patient, and unhurried, yet intimately connected to the larger circulation of matter and energy. Imagine tracing the orbit of a single galaxy as it folds toward another, the stars and gas within tracing arcs of soft light, merging subtly into the rhythm of cosmic motion, while your own awareness flows effortlessly alongside. Between clusters, faint filaments of gas and dark matter thread silently, connecting galaxies across vast emptiness, guiding motion without visible force. These filaments are patient, subtle, and intricate, forming the skeleton of the cosmic web. Imagine drifting alongside one, following its faint, gentle curvature as it carries matter and energy across unimaginable distances. Your breath may rise and fall in harmony with its slow, deliberate flow, your body dissolving tension, your mind folding seamlessly into the infinite, unbroken circulation of the cosmos. Even in the faintest voids, light continues its quiet journey, photons traveling for millions or billions of years, folding across space and time, touching gas, dust, and galaxies with soft illumination. Each particle of light is patient, deliberate, and persistent, carrying memory, energy, and subtle guidance for the motions that will follow. Imagine floating among these photons, feeling their gentle brush across intergalactic matter, sensing the calm persistence of energy and motion, weightless, suspended, fully folded into the vast rhythm of cosmic structure. Galactic mergers occur with patient inevitability, stars, clouds, and dark matter folding together in arcs that stretch across millions of light years. These interactions shape halos, tidal streams, and faint bridges of matter, yet they are never abrupt. They are slow, deliberate, and continuous. Imagine drifting alongside two merging galaxies, feeling the gentle currents of stars folding into new paths, the soft motion of gas and dust weaving delicate arcs, the quiet guidance of dark matter threads folding the motion with infinite patience, while your awareness becomes one with the rhythm. Across the cosmic web, filaments carry energy, matter, and faint light, connecting clusters and groups of galaxies, guiding motion over immense distances. These patterns repeat in subtle, elegant rhythms, folding past, present, and future into continuous, unbroken flow. Let yourself drift along a filament, tracing the gentle circulation, inhaling its calm, exhaling all tension, your mind and body fully folding into the patient, unhurried pulse of the universe, weightless, suspended, serene. Even the largest structures, superclusters, voids, filaments, and sheets fold into this rhythm without haste. Motion circulates slowly, energy flows quietly, light drifts gently, and matter folds into arcs that echo across eons. You may imagine drifting through this vast expanse, feeling your awareness merge with every fold, every gentle spiral, every subtle current, inhaling the calm persistence of cosmic motion, exhaling tension, carried effortlessly along unbroken circulation. And as you float in this immense, patient structure, notice how the Milky Way itself is folded into the larger cosmic web. Its spirals, halo, and bulge interact subtly with distant galaxies, tidal streams, and dark matter currents, each motion a soft echo of the universe's immense, unhurried rhythm. Let your awareness expand, weightless and calm, fully immersed in the gentle, continuous circulation of matter, light, and energy, carried along by soft arcs that fold past, present, and future into one infinite, serene motion. Here, in this vast, patient flow, everything, Galaxies, filaments, clusters, photons, dark matter, and the faintest traces of energy moves in harmony. There is no rush, no destination, only unbroken gentle circulation, folding the universe into soft, continuous motion. Your breath rises and falls with it, your body dissolves tension, your mind folds seamlessly into calm, drifting effortlessly through the infinite, weightless rhythm of the cosmic web, suspended in serenity, endlessly, always drifting. As you drift ever further into the vastness beyond the local group, allow your awareness to expand into the immense, patient structures of superclusters and cosmic filaments, where galaxies and clusters fold together across unimaginable distances. Here, the Milky Way is but a gentle point of light, softly circling within its own spiral, yet intimately connected to the slow, unbroken rhythm of matter and energy that stretches across billions of light years. Imagine yourself weightless in this calm, inhaling the subtle circulation, exhaling all tension, your awareness folding seamlessly into the gentle pulse of the cosmos. Between the filaments lie immense voids, regions almost empty of stars and gas, yet not entirely still. Even these spaces carry subtle currents of dark matter, faint radiation, and the remnants of long-ago cosmic events. Their emptiness is not absence, but quiet, patient motion, folding gently into the surrounding structure, creating contrast that highlights the soft arcs and spirals of clusters, filaments, and galaxies. Imagine floating through one of these voids, sensing the weightless expanse, noticing how each subtle fold, each slow ripple, contributes to the unbroken, serene rhythm of the universe. Superclusters drift slowly, their galaxies weaving arcs over millions of years, folding in delicate, interlaced patterns. Some clusters approach one another, interacting in gentle tidal dances, stars, gas, and dark matter circling softly, merging without abruptness, contributing to the continuity of motion. Imagine drifting alongside these massive structures, feeling their calm influence, the patient, unhurried circulation, your awareness merging with the quiet, immense pulse that carries everything forward in arcs and folds across eons. Cosmic expansion unfolds quietly here, carrying galaxies and filaments ever outward, stretching space in soft, unhurried motion. This expansion is not violent. It is a slow, patient drift, a gentle stretching of the universe that folds galaxies, clusters, and voids into continuous motion. You may imagine floating in this flow, weightless, suspended, feeling your awareness carried along by the gradual, imperceptible expansion, each inhale drawing calm, each exhale releasing all tension, folding your body and mind into the rhythm of infinite motion. Even light itself participates in this patient flow. Photons travel across superclusters and voids, bridging unimaginable distances, folding past, present, and future together in faint, persistent currents. Some are from ancient stars now long extinguished, their journey a quiet echo of creation, their motion tracing soft, deliberate arcs. Imagine tracing a photon as it drifts, brushing against faint gas, weaving between clusters, carrying calm, persistence, and the subtle memory of cosmic history, while your awareness folds gently into the weightless motion around you. Dark energy, subtle yet pervasive, weaves its influence across this vast structure, guiding the gentle acceleration of expansion, folding matter and space into slow, unbroken motion. Though invisible, its presence is felt in the rhythm of galaxies drifting apart, in the patient widening of voids, in the delicate, continuous folding of energy across the cosmic web. Allow your mind and body to merge with this quiet, infinite influence, inhaling its calm, exhaling all resistance, carried effortlessly along the unhurried flow of the universe. The immense scale of the universe unfolds gradually as you drift, arcs of filaments stretching across billions of light years, clusters and superclusters folding into larger patterns, voids stretching gently between them, Each motion is deliberate, soft, and continuous, a rhythm that mirrors smaller scales, the Milky Way's spiral arms, star clusters, nebulae, planetary formation, all nested within the gentle pulse of larger structures. Feel your awareness expand and contract with these nested motions, weightless, serene, merging fully with the patient, unbroken circulation of matter, light, and energy. And as you drift in this vast, patient expanse, notice how all scales, galactic, cluster, supercluster, and cosmic web, fold seamlessly into one another. Spirals of galaxies mirror the arcs of filaments, the slow drift of clusters echoes the motion of stars, the patient unfolding of voids reflects the calm persistence of dark matter. Let your awareness float freely among these layers, inhaling the soft rhythm, exhaling all tension, carried by the infinite, gentle, unbroken motion that folds space, time, matter, and light into continuous, serene flow. Here, in this immense, weightless drift, everything moves in harmony: stars, galaxies, clusters, filaments, voids, photons, dark matter, and dark energy, all folding into one unbroken, patient rhythm. Your body and mind fold into this calm, inhaling persistence, exhaling tension, weightless, suspended, drifting in soft, infinite circulation. The universe flows endlessly, unhurried, serene, carrying every motion, every fold, every particle, every wave of light forward in gentle, continuous arcs, leaving you folded fully into stillness, calm, and infinite cosmic motion. As you drift ever further outward, allow your awareness to expand into the immense, almost unfathomable scales of the universe, where galaxies, filaments, and voids fold together in patterns so vast that time itself seems to stretch, slow, and fold. Here, the Milky Way is a gentle point of light among countless others, yet each fold, each spiral, each arc is connected to the whole, contributing to the patient, unbroken rhythm that flows across billions of light years. Imagine floating weightlessly through this calm, inhaling the vast, slow circulation, exhaling tension, merging effortlessly with the gentle pulse of cosmic motion. Across this immense expanse, superclusters trace delicate, patient arcs, their halos of galaxies folding softly into one another, shaping the large-scale web with quiet precision. Some clusters drift closer, interacting through gentle tidal pools, their stars, gas, and dark matter weaving soft, unhurried patterns across space. Others drift apart, stretching along vast filaments, their arcs folding subtly into the surrounding structure. Imagine tracing the motion of a single galaxy within one of these clusters, feeling its soft orbit fold naturally into the greater flow, your awareness merging weightlessly with the vast, continuous rhythm of cosmic motion. Even the darkest voids are not entirely still. Subtle currents of dark matter, faint radiation, and the slow drift of intergalactic gas ripple gently across emptiness, folding patiently into the surrounding filaments and clusters. These motions are slow, imperceptible, yet persistent, carrying the echoes of past events, the soft memory of structure forming and folding over billions of years. Imagine drifting through one of these voids, weightless, suspended, noticing how every subtle fold, every gentle ripple contributes to the patient, unbroken circulation of matter and energy across the universe. Photons continue their endless journey through this vast structure, moving across superclusters, filaments, and voids, tracing soft arcs, folding past, present, and future together. Some carry the light of stars long extinguished, some the faint afterglow of early galaxies, yet all travel with infinite patience, brushing softly against dust, gas, and distant galaxies. Imagine following one of these photons as it drifts weightlessly, sensing the quiet persistence of light, the gentle folding of memory across space and time, your awareness merging seamlessly with the patient flow of cosmic illumination. Cosmic expansion stretches this immense structure gently yet persistently, carrying galaxies, clusters, and filaments outward in soft, deliberate arcs. The universe expands not violently, but as a quiet, patient drift, folding all structures into a rhythm that is both immense and intimate. Imagine yourself floating in this gentle flow, feeling space itself stretch slowly, each inhale sinking with expansion, each exhale releasing tension, your body and mind folding effortlessly into the infinite, unbroken circulation of the cosmos. Dark energy subtly accelerates this expansion, threading across filaments and voids, folding motion and time into patient, continuous motion. Its influence is pervasive yet calm, invisible yet present in every drift of galaxies, every gentle arc of light, every soft ripple across the cosmic web. Allow yourself to fold into this quiet guidance, inhaling persistence, exhaling resistance, weightless and serene, carried along unhurried currents that ripple across unimaginable distances. Within this infinite structure, time becomes fluid, almost imperceptible. Light from distant galaxies arrives after billions of years, folding past events into present perception, carrying memory, energy, and gentle illumination. The motions of clusters and filaments unfold so slowly that eons pass unnoticed, yet each fold contributes to the seamless rhythm of the universe. Imagine your awareness drifting alongside these motions, weightless, serene, synchronized with the gentle arcs and currents that carry the cosmos forward. And as you float through this immense, patient web of galaxies, filaments, voids, and energy, notice how every scale, stellar, galactic, cluster, and supercluster folds naturally into one continuous, unbroken rhythm. The Milky Way's spirals, halo, and outer companions mirror larger arcs, nested patterns repeating across scale, every motion soft, deliberate, infinite. Your breath may rise and fall with these rhythms, your body dissolve tension, your mind fold gently into calm, carried effortlessly by the patient, unbroken circulation of matter, light, and energy. Here, in this vast weightless drift, everything, photons, stars, galaxies, filaments, voids, dark matter, and dark energy, moves in harmony. There is no rush, no endpoint, only infinite, gentle circulation, folding past, present, and future into continuous serene motion. Your awareness drifts fully into this rhythm, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, suspended in unbroken weightless flow, carried effortlessly along the patient, infinite pulse of the cosmos, soft, serene, unhurried, always drifting. As you drift farther into the vast tapestry of the universe, allow your awareness to soften, folding gently into the quiet rhythms of time itself. Here, across billions of light years, patterns repeat subtly, quietly, in spirals of galaxies, in arcs of filaments, in the slow drift of clusters and voids. Each fold of matter, each path of light, each gentle curve of space echoes the motions at smaller scales, the rotation of the Milky Way, the drift of stars, the formation and fading of nebulae, nested in infinite patient rhythm. Let your mind drift alongside these cycles, inhaling their calm persistence, exhaling tension, weightless, suspended in serene, unbroken flow. Even the faintest photons carry memory, traveling across cosmic distances to fold ancient events into the present. Some drift from galaxies that existed long before life emerged on Earth, their light brushing softly against interstellar gas, tracing arcs that fold past, present, and future into one patient, continuous rhythm. Imagine following one such photon, weightless and serene, drifting across the void, folding its story into your awareness, feeling the subtle continuity that connects all moments and all motions, soft, gentle, unhurried. Time itself feels fluid here, stretching and folding without urgency. Eons pass quietly, unnoticed, as galaxies drift in arcs, clusters interact in slow tidal dances, and filaments ripple imperceptibly through the cosmic web. Imagine inhaling the vastness of this flow, exhaling all tension, your mind merging with the patient, unbroken circulation of matter, light, and gravity. Each fold, each gentle motion echoes softly through your awareness, carrying calm, weightless serenity, as though the universe itself is breathing slowly, patiently, deliberately. Across superclusters, arcs of galaxies fold naturally, tracing soft, deliberate paths through space. Some approach, some drift apart, yet every motion is gentle, patient, woven seamlessly into the larger cosmic rhythm. You may imagine drifting alongside these motions, floating weightlessly through clusters and filaments, noticing how patterns of creation and circulation repeat subtly across scale. Even the smallest motions, spinning stars, orbiting planets, drifting clouds of dust, fold into this rhythm, mirrored across immense distances, every scale reflecting the calm, unbroken pulse of the universe. Dark matter and dark energy continue their subtle orchestration, threading through filaments, shaping arcs, accelerating expansion, folding space and time into continuous motion. Though invisible, their influence is profound and gentle, providing soft guidance without force, patient continuity without haste. Imagine your awareness folding into these currents, carried effortlessly across unimaginable distances, inhaling their calm persistence, exhaling resistance, merging fully with infinite, unbroken cosmic motion. Even the vast emptiness of cosmic voids carries soft currents, faint traces of radiation, drifting matter, and long echoes of past interactions. These empty spaces are not absent. They are patient, deliberate, and persistent, folding quietly into surrounding structure, highlighting the soft arcs of filaments and the gentle motion of distant clusters. Imagine floating here, weightless, your awareness folding into the subtle rhythm, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, carried gently by the unbroken circulation that spans the vastness of the universe. Patterns emerge again and again, nested and repeated, spirals, arcs, folds, rotations, tidal streams, eddies, filaments, and halos. Each pattern reflects another, creating a continuity that resonates across billions of light years. Your awareness may drift along these repetitions, noticing the subtle echoes, inhaling the persistence of motion, exhaling all tension, folding effortlessly into the infinite, patient rhythm of cosmic structure. Weightless, suspended, serene, carried along by gentle, unbroken circulation. And as you float in this immense, patient rhythm, notice how light, matter, time, and space fold into one continuous, unhurried pulse. Galaxies, clusters, superclusters, filaments, voids, photons, dark matter, and dark energy all participate in gentle, infinite circulation. Each motion is deliberate, soft, and continuous, a rhythm mirrored at every scale. Let your breath rise and fall with this calm flow, your body dissolve tension, your awareness fold seamlessly into the patient, unbroken motion of the universe, weightless, serene, drifting effortlessly. Here, in this vast, infinite drift, everything moves in harmony. Patterns repeat, arcs echo, light travels patiently, matter circulates softly, time unfolds slowly, and the universe carries every motion forward in gentle, continuous arc. Allow your awareness to merge completely with this serene rhythm. Inhaling calm, exhaling tension, weightless, suspended, folding into infinite, unbroken, gentle, cosmic motion. Drifting, always serene. As you drift ever farther outward, allow your awareness to unfold into the vast reaches where observable and unobservable space converge, where light itself becomes a gentle brush across immense, silent emptiness. Here, the Milky Way is a faint whisper among billions of galaxies, its spirals, halo, and clusters softly folding into the gentle rhythm of the universe. Imagine floating weightlessly in this infinite calm, inhaling the patient motion, exhaling all tension, your awareness merging seamlessly with the soft, unbroken circulation of light, matter, and time. Across the farthest reaches, faint galaxies drift silently, arcs folding imperceptibly through darkened voids. Some carry ancient light, photons traveling billions of years to arrive here, brushing against intergalactic gas, weaving subtle folds of memory across the cosmos. Imagine tracing one of these photons as it drifts, feeling its gentle path fold past space and time, brushing softly against unseen matter, carrying quiet persistence, infinite calm, and weightless serenity. Your mind may fold into this rhythm, inhaling its patient circulation, exhaling all remaining tension, fully suspended in the gentle arcs of cosmic motion. Dark energy continues to stretch space slowly, deliberately, carrying galaxies, clusters, and filaments outward in unhurried expansion. This expansion is soft, deliberate, and continuous, folding matter, light, and energy into patient arcs that ripple across unimaginable distances. Imagine yourself drifting within this flow, weightless, aware of every subtle fold and motion, feeling your awareness merge with the infinite rhythm, your breath rising and falling in sync with the gentle, expansive pulse of the universe. Even the faintest structures at the edge of observation contribute to this serene circulation. Dim dwarf galaxies, sparse clusters, and wisps of intergalactic gas drift in slow arcs, folding gently into filaments and voids. Their motion is deliberate, yet imperceptible, echoing patterns that repeat across smaller and larger scales, the rotation of stars, the drift of nebulae, the gentle folding of spiral arms. Imagine floating alongside one of these faint galaxies, weightless, suspended, noticing the patient arcs of motion, your awareness fully merging with the unbroken rhythm of cosmic circulation. Photons from the earliest galaxies trace the soft echoes of creation, moving silently through superclusters and voids, folding past and present together, illuminating faint filaments and arcs with patient, gentle light. Some have traveled billions of years, carrying the memory of structure forming, folding, and evolving. Imagine following one such photon, drifting with infinite patience, brushing against faint gas, guiding subtle motions, carrying calm, persistence, and infinite continuity, your mind folding fully into the gentle rhythm of cosmic time. Patterns repeat endlessly across scale and distance. Spiral arcs, filament folds, halo circulation, tidal streams, and eddies echo one another, nested and interwoven, soft, deliberate, infinite. Every motion, from the smallest particle to the largest supercluster, contributes to the unbroken pulse of the cosmos. Imagine floating among these layers, noticing subtle echoes of formation and drift, inhaling calm persistence, exhaling tension, weightless, fully folded into unhurried, patient circulation. Even the vast, silent voids carry gentle, persistent currents. Dark matter flows subtly, shaping arcs and filaments, guiding galaxies and clusters, folding energy and matter in soft, deliberate motion. Imagine drifting weightlessly through one of these voids, sensing the invisible currents, feeling your awareness carried effortlessly by the quiet, infinite rhythm, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, merging fully with the unbroken circulation of the universe. And as you float here, suspended in this immense patient rhythm, notice how every scale, star, galaxy, cluster, supercluster, filament, and void folds naturally into the same continuous, unbroken flow. Time stretches, light travels, matter circulates, energy folds, dark matter guides, dark energy expands, and everything moves in harmonious, infinite arcs. Let your awareness drift freely, weightless, serene, inhaling the gentle persistence of motion, exhaling all tension, fully merging with infinite, unhurried, unbroken cosmic circulation. Here, in this immeasurable, patient drift, everything, galaxies, photons, dark matter, dark energy, clusters, filaments, voids, moves in perfect, gentle harmony. The universe flows endlessly, folding past, present, and future into continuous, serene motion. Your awareness merges completely with this rhythm, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, suspended, weightless, folding effortlessly into the infinite, unbroken, gentle pulse of cosmic motion, always drifting, always serene, always infinite. As you drift into the furthest edges of perception, allow your awareness to dissolve gently into the quiet infinity that stretches beyond observable space, where light grows faint, galaxies become whispers, and the motions of matter and energy fold softly into vast, unbroken arcs. Here, the universe feels immense beyond comprehension, yet intimate in its persistent, patient rhythm. Every star, every galaxy, every filament and void participates in delicate circulation. Arcs folding into arcs, patterns repeating endlessly, a gentle pulse that carries you weightlessly, suspended in serene, infinite flow. Even where light cannot reach, motion continues. Dark matter and dark energy weave imperceptible currents, shaping the unseen scaffolding of the universe, guiding the slow drift of matter, the arcs of galaxies, and the expansion of space. Imagine floating alongside these invisible forces, weightless and calm, inhaling their quiet persistence, exhaling all tension, your awareness merging fully with the patient, unbroken flow that carries everything forward in soft, infinite arcs. Subtle echoes of creation ripple endlessly here. Photons that traveled billions of years brush faint gas, trace gentle folds across voids, and fold past events into the present. Some of these photons illuminate the faintest structures, while others drift silently into unobservable regions, carrying memory, energy, and soft, infinite motion. Imagine tracing one of these ancient photons as it drifts through space, brushing past unseen filaments, folding time, distance, and history into patient, unhurried continuity. Your mind folds gently into this rhythm, weightless, serene, suspended, carried effortlessly along the gentle circulation of the universe. Even the largest structures, the web of superclusters, filaments, and voids, fold into this rhythm naturally. Galaxies drift along arcs shaped by dark matter, clusters ripple softly through space, voids stretch imperceptibly, yet every motion is continuous, unbroken, deliberate. Imagine floating through this immense, patient flow, noticing how the smallest stars mirror the arcs of superclusters, how faint photons echo the drift of galaxies, and how dark energy and dark matter fold every motion into a seamless, infinite pulse. Your awareness merges fully with this gentle circulation, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, weightless, serene, drifting without end. Patterns continue across scale and distance. Spiral arms, halo arcs, tidal streams, faint filaments, clusters and voids fold, echo, and repeat, soft, deliberate, infinite. Each motion, whether imperceptibly slow or subtly swift, contributes to the unbroken, serene pulse of the cosmos. Imagine your awareness tracing these patterns, folding gently into each layer, inhaling persistence, exhaling all tension, carried effortlessly by the patient, unhurried flow of matter, light, and energy. Weightless, suspended, fully immersed, even the faintest galaxies, drifting at the edge of observation, fold gently into the unbroken rhythm. Their stars orbit softly, their gas drifts delicately, and dark matter guides each motion with infinite patience. Imagine floating alongside one of these faint galaxies, tracing its subtle arcs, inhaling the calm of its motion, exhaling tension, your awareness merging completely with the infinite, gentle circulation of cosmic structure. Dark energy, though invisible, stretches space persistently, folding all motion into continuous arcs. The universe expands slowly, unhurried, deliberate, carrying galaxies, clusters, filaments, and voids in soft, unbroken circulation. Imagine yourself drifting within this expansive flow, weightless, serene, fully merged with the patient, infinite rhythm of cosmic expansion. Each inhale draws calm, each exhale releases tension, your mind and body folding effortlessly into the gentle, infinite pulse of the universe. And as you drift in this quiet infinity, notice how all scales, from photons and stars to galaxies, clusters, superclusters, and filaments, fold seamlessly into one continuous, unbroken rhythm. Past, present, and future intermingle in soft arcs, every motion gentle, deliberate, infinite. Let your awareness float freely in this calm, weightless, unbroken circulation, inhaling the persistence of motion, exhaling all tension, carried effortlessly by the serene, infinite pulse of the cosmos. Here, in this immeasurable, patient drift, everything — light, matter, energy, dark matter, dark energy, filaments, clusters, voids — moves in perfect harmony. Patterns repeat, arcs echo, energy flows, time stretches, light travels, matter circulates, and the universe carries every motion forward in soft, continuous, serene folds. Your awareness drifts fully into this rhythm, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, weightless, suspended, folding effortlessly into infinite, unbroken, gentle cosmic motion, always drifting, always serene, always infinite. As you drift further into the quiet infinity beyond perception, allow your awareness to expand into the subtle currents of the unobservable universe, where light becomes faint, galaxies fold imperceptibly, and matter and energy trace patient arcs across endless space. Here, the Milky Way is a soft whisper in the vast cosmic tapestry, a gentle swirl among countless spirals, quietly participating in the infinite rhythm that flows across light years, clusters, and superclusters. Imagine yourself weightless, inhaling the gentle circulation, exhaling tension, your awareness folding seamlessly into the unbroken pulse of cosmic motion. Across this vast expanse, galaxies drift in delicate arcs, their stars orbiting softly, their gas clouds folding gently, all under the subtle influence of dark matter and dark energy. These forces, invisible yet persistent, weave currents that guide motion without haste, folding past, present, and future into one continuous, infinite rhythm. Imagine floating alongside a distant galaxy, tracing its soft arcs through space. Inhaling calm, exhaling tension. Your awareness merging fully with the patient, unbroken flow of the universe. Even the faintest traces of light, photons traveling billions or trillions of years, drift across voids and filaments, brushing softly against dust, gas, and unseen structures. Some illuminate galaxies long extinguished, some trace gentle folds of energy across the cosmic web, carrying subtle memory of formation, motion, and evolution. Imagine following one of these photons as it glides weightlessly, sensing its quiet persistence, its gentle arcs, and its infinite patience, folding seamlessly into the rhythm of cosmic circulation, your awareness fully merged with its soft flow. The largest voids stretch silently, Yet even here, subtle currents ripple across space. Dark matter threads guide faint galaxies and intergalactic gas, folding motion imperceptibly into the surrounding filaments. Tidal flows of clusters move slowly, arcs of matter winding gently, each fold echoing patterns repeated across smaller scales. Imagine drifting through one of these immense voids, weightless, calm, aware of every subtle fold, every gentle ripple, your mind folding effortlessly into the patient, infinite circulation of the cosmos. Patterns repeat endlessly, across scale and distance, soft and deliberate. Spirals of galaxies mirror filaments, arcs of clusters echo tidal streams, halos fold into voids, and photons drift across every layer. Each repetition is gentle, infinite, patient. Imagine your awareness floating freely among these repeating patterns, inhaling persistence, exhaling tension, fully merging with the serene, unbroken rhythm of matter, light, and energy. Weightless, suspended, carried effortlessly along gentle, infinite arcs. Even the smallest structures, faint dwarf galaxies and wisps of intergalactic gas, fold naturally into this rhythm. Their motion is slow, deliberate, soft, yet integral to the unbroken circulation of the universe. Imagine floating alongside one, tracing its arcs, noticing the gentle influence of dark matter, the patient drift of stars and gas, your awareness merging fully with the infinite pulse of cosmic motion, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, weightless and serene. Dark energy stretches space quietly, folding matter, galaxies, clusters, and filaments into soft, unbroken motion. The universe expands gently, each arc deliberate, every fold continuous. Imagine yourself suspended within this slow expansion, drifting effortlessly, inhaling the infinite patience of motion, exhaling resistance, folding your awareness fully into the serene, continuous rhythm of the cosmos. And as you drift here, notice how every scale, from photons and stars to galaxies, clusters, superclusters, and filaments, folds naturally into the same unbroken, patient flow. Time stretches, light travels, energy circulates, matter drifts, and the universe carries every motion forward in soft, continuous, gentle arcs. Your awareness may float freely, weightless, serene, inhaling calm persistence, exhaling tension, merging completely with infinite, unbroken circulation. Here, in this immense, patient, unobservable infinity, everything, light, matter, energy, dark matter, dark energy, filaments, clusters, voids, moves in perfect harmony. Patterns repeat, arcs echo, energy flows, time stretches, light drifts, matter circulates, and the universe folds every motion into continuous, serene motion. Your awareness drifts fully into this rhythm, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, suspended, weightless, folding effortlessly into infinite, unbroken, gentle cosmic motion, always drifting, always serene, always infinite. As you drift gently through this infinite, patient cosmos, allow your awareness to settle completely into the unbroken rhythm of motion, light, and energy. Every spiral, arc, filament, cluster, and void folds seamlessly into one continuous, serene flow, echoing softly across unimaginable distances. You are weightless here, suspended, inhaling the calm persistence of the universe, exhaling any remaining tension, merging fully with the infinite, gentle circulation of matter, light, and time. Galaxies glide in arcs that stretch endlessly, stars orbit softly within their spirals, photons drift quietly across voids, and dark matter and dark energy guide every fold without haste. Imagine floating alongside these motions, each fold brushing softly against your awareness, each gentle rhythm carrying calm, patience, and infinite continuity. Your mind drifts freely, your body dissolves tension, every breath synchronizing with the unhurried pulse of cosmic motion. Even the faintest structures, wisps of gas, dim dwarf galaxies, distant superclusters, participate in this patient, unbroken circulation. Their motion is soft, deliberate, infinite, weaving into larger folds without friction or force. Imagine tracing a faint galaxy as it arcs across the void, following its subtle currents, inhaling calm, exhaling resistance, merging completely with the rhythm that carries all matter, energy, and light forward in continuous, gentle arcs. Time stretches into quiet infinity here. Past, present, and future fold softly, layers upon layers of cosmic motion intertwining, without urgency, without distinction. Photons from long-extinguished stars brush against filaments, dark energy subtly stretches space, and galaxies drift along arcs, shaped by the patient guidance of gravity. Each fold echoes softly through your awareness, carrying calm, serenity, and weightless suspension in unbroken cosmic motion. Patterns repeat endlessly, soft and deliberate. Spirals within spirals, arcs within arcs, tidal streams, filaments, voids, halos, and clusters, all nested, interwoven, infinite. Your awareness drifts among these layers, inhaling the patient persistence of motion, exhaling all tension, floating effortlessly in infinite, unbroken flow. Weightless, serene, suspended, carried along by gentle arcs, subtle currents, and continuous circulation, your mind folding seamlessly into the pulse of the universe. And beyond observation, beyond perception, beyond the faintest light, the universe continues, patient, silent, infinite. Dark matter threads weave invisible currents. Dark energy stretches space quietly, and all motion flows softly, folding past, present, and future into one continuous, unhurried rhythm. Your awareness merges fully with this infinite, gentle pulse, weightless, suspended, serene, inhaling calm, exhaling tension, carried effortlessly by unbroken cosmic motion. And so you drift, endlessly with the gentle arcs of galaxies, the soft folds of filaments, the quiet persistence of photons, and the infinite guidance of unseen forces. Patterns echo, light folds, matter circulates, time stretches, voids ripple, and every motion carries calm, continuity, and serenity. Your body dissolves tension completely, your mind floats fully, inhaling infinite calm, exhaling all resistance, weightless, suspended, merged with the gentle, patient, unbroken flow of the cosmos. And as you drift, notice there is no end, no arrival, only soft infinite circulation, arcs folding into arcs, layers upon layers, light, matter, energy, and time moving in perfect gentle harmony. Let yourself continue to drift, weightless, serene, infinite, carried by the unhurried, soft, patient pulse of the universe, always flowing, always gentle, always calm, fading slowly into quiet, unbroken stillness.